up next on the show, this is something I'm super excited about. A brand new musical, locally written and produced. It's called Raft of the Medusa, and here is just a little taste of it.
From the delirium of joy, we fell into profound despondency and grief. We envied the fate of those whom we had seen perish at our sides. And we said to ourselves, when we shall be destitute of everything, and our strength begins to forsake us, we will wrap ourselves up as best we can. We will lay ourselves down on this platform, the scene of so much suffering, and there we will await death with resignation. It's cold tonight, and all that's left for me to do is sleep, lost at sea. There's no one watching me. This was to be a new beginning in Senegal for me, where we could start again. Not this tragic end. I wait for death and hope that it takes me, and I know that it won't be long. And all of the blood we shed for our own lives, look around, everyone's gone. Damn you, damn you, damn you, Medusa. We must save ourselves. Damn you, damn you, damn you, Medusa. Can we save us? We must save us. We must save ourselves.
That was incredible. So fantastic.
I'm gonna have that in my head for the rest of my life, I think.
Excellent.
Damn you.
That's the goal.
That is the goal.
So what character are you playing there, Pat?
I play the Medusa doctor. I'm the surgeon on the ship, who is one of the man who wrote the actual narrative that the story is based on, and one of the 15 that survived off the raft.
Okay, so let's talk about this for a second. For people that are new to this whole thing, it's based on a true story. Can you guys give us like a quick little Cole's Notes version of the story?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's based on a true account of one of the worst naval disasters of the 19th century. The French frigate Medusa ran aground off the west coast of Africa, and through the course of things, there wasn't enough room in the lifeboat, so they set 150 people on a makeshift raft, and they ended up getting cast adrift.
Wow.
2 weeks later, 15 people were left alive on the raft.
Out of how many?
Out of 150.
So that's a pretty heavy rate of attrition.
How many men and women?
So there were only a handful of women and mostly men on board. And then about 2 years later, a famous artist in France, Theodore Géricault, discovered this story, this narrative that Henri Savigny, the doctor, had written, and he embarked on his masterpiece, which is called The Raft of the Medusa.
Mm-hmm.
So the painting is like iconic in art history, and it's huge. The Raft of the Medusa is a gigantic painting.
Gigantic painting.
And it had a real effect in society when it first released. It was like a blockbuster.
It really was. He took it on tour, in fact, but it was shunned in Paris, where he opened the salon, and they were like, "No, this is bad. It's a real black eye to the king." And so he took it to England, and they thought it was great. But yeah, it's 23 feet wide by 16 feet high, and it hangs in the Louvre, and it's actually one of the most visited paintings in the Louvre today.
When Doug said that you guys were coming and he said Medusa, I was thinking like the snake hair, that's the Medusa, but this is completely different.
Completely different. A lot of people mistake that, yeah, and that's the name of the ship. And part of our, we're hoping to do is help educate people about the story, and to come out, what are they going to see at this show, and to let them know that the music is, it's rock music, and it's accessible, and it's a great story, and it's not all dark, and it's not all shipwreck. There's a love story, and other surprises along the way.
To think that you've actually written an entire musical, that's an astonishing thing.
Big accomplishment.
Daunting, to say the least.
It must have been.
Really, yeah.
What did it take to create this?
4 years of actual work.
Wow.
But the concept has been around for 20?
Better than 20
Better
years.
than 20 years, yeah.
Yeah.
What advice would you have for people that are wanting to follow your path and follow through with the plan to write
Yeah, because everybody's got these big dreams.
I would
but
say fear not. Just go for it. I mean, what it turns out like is all subject to opinion anyway. If it feels right and you want to do it, do it. I mean, it's really nothing stopping you.
So from when you guys first started writing to right now when you're actually seeing it come alive, is it what you kind of pictured it to be?
It is. It's
Yeah.
really, really close to the vision so far. We've been really lucky. We have an excellent cast, 22 people from throughout the Okanagan Valley. Some of the A-list casts that play in, some of the best shows you see around the valley. Familiar voices for sure. And, the vision is coming together. Everybody's really behind trying to make the show what's written on the paper right now. The script is working. And it's a full-length show. It's a big, large ensemble cast, and, it's going to be really epic. And that's the part, as Pat said, everybody said, well, maybe you should start with a two-person show, and maybe you should pick a subject that isn't quite so difficult to handle. And
Go
here we
bigger.
are.
Go harder, go home.
Why
You got
not?
it.
But you gotta, like you said, if it doesn't ignite your passion, you're not going to have the passion to see it to the end.
That's true.
Because it is such an incredible amount of work.
And you
bet.
can't play it safe with this kind of thing,
No.
in the creative arts and things like that. You have to just go for it.
And it's a learning curve, too. I mean, we'll learn things this time that the next time, should there be one, right?
It'll be a bigger shipwreck.
Yeah, that's right, that's right.
That's right.
That's right. We're going to include the woman with the snakes in her head. That's what we're going to do.
Can I audition?
I was going to say, you were talking about the cast coming out. I recognize some of the names, of course, that are involved in it. Well, that must be exciting for performers to have the chance to put their stamp on a role that's never been seen by anybody before.
Yeah, absolutely. From doing a lot of theater shows, you kind of can cheat. You can see who on Broadway did it, and how did they interpret the role, and how am I going to do that? And you can learn a lot of lines, mannerisms, even how to stand by doing that. There's no cheat sheets for this show. We have no video to look at. Everything we're doing, we have to invent. So the cast actually has to go away and create a backstory for each of their characters. They have to research them and learn about them. So that's been really neat to see happen and
That's
watch these
interesting.
guys.
I wouldn't have never even thought of that, but now that you say that, that's really interesting.
And we're getting to know these characters the same time they are. We don't know these people.
Right.
So we're starting to see it come together and form, and you start seeing the personality traits of each character now, and it's exciting to see it come to life.
You're going to have a band performing.
Yes, a 6-piece live rock band to get us through the whole show, and musical director to keep it on track.
And it's all coming together pretty quickly. July, you've got your premiere.
July 24th is the Red Carpet Gala premiere, and we'll have all kinds of entertainment inside and out. It'll be.
We might be there.
We will be there dressed exactly where you
Maybe
are now.
just-
Just like this. and-
just wear that.
and,
Interviewing people.
and helping us to really bring out the red carpet and the world premiere. And it truly will be a world premiere, but once the word on that, we've got a little
that
more
close.
to release. We're real close.
When you guys were singing earlier, a lady in the background was saying, it sounds like it's like Broadway, like just the talent. I mean, just for you guys being here, I'm really excited to see the rest of the cast and what you guys have.
Oh, well, we get to see some more of the cast.
When?
Right away. We're right now. Neville and Ashley are going to be
What?
here. Your old pal Ashley
That's right.
is here.
Pal Ashley Atkinson and Neville Bowman.
I didn't know that.
It's okay. It'll be good.
It'll be good.
She's fantastic. A fantastic performer. We love Ashley. She's a great singer.
I grew up with Ashley, and she actually lived down the street from me. I auditioned for many things as a child. I've stayed away from theater because of Ashley. Because Ashley is amazing. She's gorgeous. She's so talented. This beautiful voice. And the 2 years I did musical theater, she was Cinderella and Anne of Green Gables. And I think I played a curtain or what?
But the best darn curtain they ever
Best
saw.
curtain you ever seen.
Curtains for you, kid. All right, so we're going to go to that right
Very
away.
excited. That's great news. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thanks so
very
much for
much.
having
Pump
us.
for you guys.
There's something about her like I've never seen before. Though I barely know your name, this doesn't feel strange here with you tonight.
The way he looks at me, I feel like he knows me.
But I am too afraid to open the door. Could this be? How could this be love? Can it be? How can this be love? There's a duty to my family. I must not let it show. There's a feeling stirring in me. A love I'll never. I can't help it.
Sometimes you have to look closer
There's something about
to
her.
see the truth in her beauty.
I feel like she knows me. You look into me. You see right through me. How can this be wrong? The way you make me feel. How can I tell you? When I am too afraid to open the door. Could this be? How could this be love? Can it be? How can this be love? Could it be? How can this be love? Can it be? How can this be love?
That was fantastic, guys.
Amazing.
Thank you so much for coming in and singing for us. It's kind of like old home week a little bit for us because Neville's killed me on stage, or at least beat
Many
me up on
times.
stage
Many
several
times,
times.
yes.
And you guys have a little theatrical history.
Yeah.
Uh-oh,
Ashley.
I shouldn't have brought that up.
Thanks for bringing it up. Years of counseling I've gotten over. Just kidding. Ashley, when we were little, we were actually in a lot of plays together. She might not know it because I was actually like behind the curtains while she was the lead.
Tree
in
number
every-
3?
She was, yeah. I was tree number 3, and she's like, I'm Anne of Green Gables. Remember?
I do remember. I'm sorry.
Well,
No, she's
well,
here.
obviously you've each found your niche. You can talk and she can sing.
Oh, I can talk. And this girl's got some lungs in her. You guys are amazing, absolutely beautiful voices.
So what is it like to be a part of a brand new original musical like this?
It's a very exciting process. You know, it's a lot of us in the creative world always talk about doing these two things, this process, but Randall and Pat are two people I know who've actually gone ahead and done it. So credit to them, and thanks to having us be part of it.
It's like, yeah, you know, everybody that you know might say they're going to write a book or they're going to make a movie, but they've done it, right?
They've done it.
And you're a part of it. How's that feel?
Pretty awesome. Really excited, and I'm really honored to be asked to be a part of it.
And how'd you get involved?
Well, I've known Pat and Randall just for, a couple of years. No, long time.
How many years?
Well, what was it? We did a show with Soundstage Productions in 2005, 6, 2004. So it was the first time I got to work with them. So this is kind of a neat reunion show feel to this.
That's
So-
great.
Well, it's so exciting. The tickets are on sale right now, and we're working on helping broadcast this to the whole wide world.
When I am too